What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out.
Brush, apply the brush, brush, apply the brush, brush, apply the brush, yeah, brush, apply the brush.
All right, so if you follow my channel, you probably follow people like King AK47, Hood Educated, and 1090 Jake, man. If you don't know who 1090 Jake is, he's the person that's putting all the rappers out here. He happens to be a Caucasian man, right? He's putting all the rappers out here, dropping the paperwork on every last rapper who snitched on anybody in any situation, man. It's only been a couple of times where he's vindicated people from snitching, but other than that, he's out here putting out people who snitching. Now, it's some snitch allegations that came out on 1090 Jake, man. He filed a grievance and where he mentioned people's names, right? So I'm gonna talk about that just a little bit because everybody want to know how do Low from the Go feel about it. I got a video that I'm gonna play by the homeboy Hood Educated. I don't want you to feel like I'm coming down on you, Hood Educated, with this video. I do want you to know that it's some things that you said I have to contradict, man, because guess what? I'm not lame related as well. Even though I've never been to the penitentiary, I'm not lame related, man. I understand the workings of the streets. All right, so check this out. This is a video of 1090 Jake on the news, on the goddamn news. Let's find out if he was snitching. I'll be back with more commentary.
The videos using cell phones smuggled inside.
How easy is it to get drugs in a Florida prison?
Every single compound I hit, there was all types of drugs on there, whether it's prescription pills, Molly, some spots there was cocaine and meth, but nothing more common than K2.
Jacob Cherry, a former inmate, posted the videos to YouTube.
1, 2, 3, 4 flips.
He says Florida inmates.
So wait a minute. He's actually investigating criminal activity while he's in prison. Sure, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flips. Who the fuck do that, bro? That's not considered snitching. I think it is, man. Let's continue with the story.
Inmates currently behind bars recorded the videos using cell phones smuggled inside.
How easy is it to get drugs in a Florida prison?
Every single compound I hit, there was all types of drugs on there, whether it's prescription pills, Molly, some spots there was.
All right, well, that was a short video. It went on to loop itself, right, ladies and gentlemen? But let me just say this to y'all. If you get on the national news and you tell them that the guards are bringing drugs in, and it makes it harder for the prisoners that's on the inside to get cell phones, to communicate with their families, to do legitimate work, to actually talk to their lawyers, stuff like that, and to be there on their daughter's first day of school, to live stream and check out a little bit of their family members doing great things. If you're on the news telling the investigative reporter what's going on, what happens with those news reports like that? They end up going to the cops. The cops have to do something. It's an outrage. People in the community is upset. That's exactly what I see when I see that video right there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, 1090 Jake was doing something we call dry snitching. That's what it was, man, on that particular video right here. Now, on this other thing, he mentioned the inmate name, said that the inmate hit him in the back of the head. That's snitching too. What are you supposed to say? I don't know who the fuck hit me. I got hit by an object, by somebody, anybody, but I don't know who it is, man. That's because you were part of that fight. You were a part of that situation. Even if they got the motherfucker that hit you, even if they got him, you might as well go all the way out with it and step on a stand and say, yeah, he's the one that hit me in the back of the head. Go ahead and give him extra time, right? That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that particular point. Now, let me get to Hood Educated. I got a video of his too, because I thought this brother wasn't lame related, man. I thought he wasn't lame related. But when it comes down to this YouTube shit, we tend to let bloggers that we like, man. We let bloggers that we like get away with a lot of stuff, man. Especially a white blogger, man. These niggas is bootlicking. Yeah, I said it. Niggas is bootlicking for this white man. He might bust motherfucking Hood Educated out. Oh man, you made a statement too. You made a grievance and mentioned somebody's name in prison. He might know. I don't know why he's protecting this, because it is a form of snitching. even though they know the information already, dude might have confessed to that shit. You still could be like, I don't know who the fuck hit me. Right? That's the real nigga shit. And as far as the cell phones and the drugs and all that he was talking about, he actually told the people how the shit works, man. Y'all seen them in there filming, investigating for the news. But we give him a pass because he's a white boy. Oh, man, he's a white boy. He really ain't with the shits. But according to 1090 Jake, he's with the shits. So that brings him to the same level that a nigga that's with the shits on the streets is, man. You ain't supposed to tell on none of that shit, man. That's lame. Let's go straight to Hood Educated video so I can show y'all what he had to say about this whole entire situation.
I done did time. And for those of you who on there who have did time, we know that there are some crooked correctional officers. Not all of them. You got some good ones. You got some cool ones that I'm talking about that understand and want to make your time there as smooth as possible. But you got some bad apples, some crooked correctional officers. Believe me what I tell y'all. Can I tell y'all the story?
All right, yeah, we do got crooked correctional officers in the prison system. Some of them work for the vice lords. Some of them work for the GDs. Some of them in tune with the Latin Kings, man. But they are crooked. So that makes them part of a criminal organization or a criminal investigation because they are crooked. So if you snitch on a guard, that's a crooked guard, and you happen to be benefiting from the criminal activity of the guards by your team getting cell phones. They might not give them directly to you, but somebody that you fuck with got a cell phone from the guard. When y'all getting high on the motherfucking deck and you enjoying getting high on a deck, that shit came in from a crooked guard that's working with the peoples that's behind bars. So if we tell on this guard, guess what? That means our team ain't gonna have the shit that the guards gonna bring in, man. That's what that means. That means we ain't gonna have the good benefits, because what? The other guards gonna look at them, the other crooked guards gonna say, the motherfucking vice lords is snitching, man. The motherfucking Crips told on Officer Woo Wop the Bam, I don't even want to fuck with the Crips. Right? So that's what's going on. Let's listen to Hood Educated story, right? Because his quote throughout his show is, I'm hood educated, not lame related. Let's find out.
You know, I'm a vice lord, right? So we got into a riot with the Crips, shotguns and the 6-0s. Now we on the yard. I'm talking about we tearing up the whole yard. We fighting, y'all. I'm talking about we everywhere. And truth be told, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When the riot first kicked off, I was running down the hill and there was a bunch of Crips. And I started running towards them. And they started running. And the only thing I could now, in hindsight, is 2020, they must have thought that I had a knife or something, but I didn't. I just had my fist because I'm like, okay, it's going down. But as I'm chasing them, I realized that, wait a minute. All the vice lords is over here fighting with Crips. Now, I done got way over here by myself with all these Crips.
Wow. I thought you say you not lane related. You not lane related. How the fuck do you get separated from your group, man? He went on to say that he was calling shots for the vice lords. So guess what? Where I'm from, my hood, if I would have did that, put my life in danger, ran off, wasn't paying attention to my surroundings like that, and you end up over there by yourself, because he went on to say they stomped him out, they beat him up, all that shit, and one of his homies came and saved him. If I did that, my set, the set that I'm from, I would have got a violation as well, because I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. How could you be a leader? Because he went on to say that he was calling shots for the vice lords. How could you be a leader and ain't nobody following you, man? Make it make sense, please.
And when they realized, when they must have realized that I didn't have a knife, they all stopped. And that's what wait, you know, that's what made me. And I'm like, man, and they started coming towards me. I can't make it back to where all the vice lords is at fighting.
So you so far away from your guys, not paying attention. That's like crash dummy activity. So far away from your guys, not paying attention, you could have got killed because them niggas turned around. They realized you didn't have a weapon. They turned around and got on your ass, beat your fucking ass. All right. I just want to say that sounds lame related, brother. That don't sound hood educated to me. You supposed to knew where your man was standing at that was supposed to be right next to you. You ran off over here by yourself to mother. It was a gang of them over there. I ran off. I'm a big tough guy. I called the shots, but that's not what we here for. I'm just saying that sounds lame related. We here because he compared 1090 Jake giving the name of a person he was in mutual combat with, giving the name to the police, even though they had the name, right? So even if they say, y'all all was involved in this fight, we know that y'all GDs, we know that y'all vice lords, but y'all all was involved in this fight because we see blood on outfits, we see this, that, and the other. We seen some of the fight, so we know some of the niggas did the shit, right? But that don't give you the right to go in there and tell. They don't give you the right to say, yeah, Jeremy Johnson hit me on the head with a rock. I swung back, but I missed. That don't give you that right. And I thought this man said he was hood educated, never lane related. All right, so let's get to the part where he compared it to a car accident, because that's the craziest shit ever.
And if you could see by the grievance, he went straight to the ward. Now, a lot of people are saying that he told because he gave away information as to the names of the participants in the assault that happened against him, and because he's requesting help, and because he's saying, look, I'm a victim in this whole thing. How the hell I'm a victim and I'm finna get all this damn new time?
How the hell are you a victim in mutual combat, bro? Make it add up. He wasn't jumped. He wasn't brought to the deck and just jumped because he's a white boy. That's victimhood. He's a gang member. He's a stacking it type of gang member. So how is he a victim? Was he a victim when he was telling the news that how the cell phones get in? So black motherfuckers and other inmates can't reach out to their family, can't reach out to their lawyers, can't get word from the street on what to do. I thought this was hood educated, man. All right, but I just want to find a part where he compared it to a car accident, bro.
And a lot of you so-called street niggas that's out here that, man, you can't say that. You can't let somebody do a hit and run and hit your car. What you gonna do? Get right on that phone and start snitching to the insurance company. Yeah, it was a red car.
All right, there y'all have it right there. Snitching to the insurance company. So the insurance company, we must look at them like law enforcement then. That's like snitching to the doctor, saying some nigga shot me. I don't know what nigga it was because he said it was a hit and run. So I don't know what nigga it was. It just looked like a nigga with a red hoodie. All the time, you know who it is, but you never tell them their name. That's the difference. But that's the leeway they want to get a white boy, man. They want to get a white boy the leeway. And I know a lot of YouTubers ain't gonna fuck with me after this video, but who cares? Who cares, man? Snitching is snitching, man. The white boy snitch, man. He did it multiple times. They're gonna keep coming up with excuses for the white boy because they don't want to get on his bad side. They like it. You know what I'm saying? Bootlicking niggas, man. That's what it is, bro. A white person can do anything. Let me get up out of here. White people can do anything. We won't consider it snitching. He just compared giving somebody's name to giving a description to the insurance company. You gonna get up there and start snitching to the insurance company, bro. Come on, man. I ain't got no more time for this shit. I told y'all how I feel about the shit, and I still fuck with hood educated, AK-47 and all that shit. But you know what? I'm not lame related, bro. Even though I never been to the penitentiary, I'm not lame related. Same shit happened to me that happened to hood educated when I was in the county jail, man. Except for I wasn't running up to a crowd of niggas by myself with my shirt off yelling. I happened to turn around and see everybody was sectioning. But I was already on our side anyway. I just wasn't by the guys. So I slid where the guys was at because I'm not lane related. I know when it's time to put your back to your brother's back, nigga, that's how we finna go down. My back gonna be against my brother back. My shit ain't gonna be, I ain't finna run up on no group of niggas, nigga. They, what the fuck? He said the Crips ain't had no shanks, so they ran from one man. You know, that make it make sense, please. All right, I'll be back later. More news and commentary. Peace.
Brush, I apply the brush. Brush, I apply the brush. Brush, I apply the brush. Yeah, brush, I apply the brush.